Hello, this is Vincere from shoutcaststrategy.com, and I am bringing you a new type of replay. This is actually a game I don't lose, but I wanted to post this so people could see it, and I just wanted to show how to defend against proxy-gate from ST-Chan, or Chan. I don't know how he wants me to pronounce his name, but I figure this is a very valuable lesson to all Zerg players out there, especially since I'm not a pro-level player. My APM's not absolutely crazy. I'm not doing something ridiculous. I'm just going for a very standard build. I'm going for a standard 15 pool with an early gas so I can get speedlings up as fast as possible. And the Protoss player is going for a very standard proxy pylon with a couple proxy gates. Now, I don't see that, I don't scout that out, so I don't know what's coming. I don't adjust my build at all. I just kind of adjust to the situation. And I just wanted to show that it is indeed possible. Now, this is the first time I've watched this replay, so hopefully ST-Chan does a good enough job. Nothing I do here is me outplaying him, I don't believe. So mostly it's just how to deal with the early zealot pressure. As you can see, he's got one gateway going up and absolutely nothing in his base. Now, unfortunately, this slow overlord isn't going to make it there anytime soon, but I do send this overlord out here near my ramp. If I wish I had sent it near my expansion, I probably would have seen this coming and gotten a spine crawler up a little faster. I would have thrown up my pool a little faster. As you can see, I'm at 14 right now. There's my 15. I'm a little slow on my build even. I shouldn't have that many minerals yet. So it's not even a perfect build for me, just showing that you can defend against these proxy gates by doing standard build order, such as a 15 pool. Well, 15 extractor, then 14 pool is my actual build, but regardless. Now, as you can see, I should be... I like to build an overlord next, but I'm not doing that. I don't know why. Really not my best build ever. And the little probe dude sitting right here just scouting me out, and I'm not worried about it at all because, well, it's a scout. Just keeping kind of tabs on it, making sure it doesn't disappear for a long period of time, and I don't know where it goes. So I don't have to worry about proxy pylons. And here we can see zealots coming out. Now, if he had chrono boost those zealots out, I would have made a difference. So he is actually 100 energy. That's oh well, I wish I could have brought you a slightly better 2-gate pressure, but I just kind of want to show you things you can do even when you're not expecting it. These are my first 3 Zerglings, or they should be. So I'm getting out my standard 6lings, and I see 2 zealots running into. I have a queen that's not even done yet, and I start throwing up a spine crawler, get my 4lings out. 6lings are on their way, and I start attacking and bring all my drones into the fun too. Just kind of bringing everything. Those 2 Zerglings are unfortunately delaying that zealot. It's not my intention, but that zealot goes down, and my queen gets out, and start attacking that, and then I run my drones away now that my queen can pick off this zealot instead of my drones dying needlessly. So ring around the rosy a little bit there, and there's one speed. Zergling does hold him off for a little bit. I am researching speed now, and this spine crawler is almost up. Now, a lot of people start panicking in this position because they lost so many drones. I should pull off that guy off gas and put him back on minerals. I'm not going to need gas anytime soon because all I'm going to do is be pumping out Zerglings. And 3 zealots would take out this tower, but I did not spit larva. And the reason I didn't spit larva was so I could transfuse that, and that makes such a huge difference because otherwise this might have fallen. Now I'm getting some more Zerglings out, and now it's not looking so good for our hero Protoss player. Can't believe he's not chrono boosting, and I can't believe he's in the Platinum League not chrono boosting, but it is what it is. He's even throwing up a 3rd warp gate, not even constantly producing zealots. Probably didn't get enough probes. That is not enough probes to support 3 gates. So he's actually not that good, but he's in the Platinum League because he beats people with this. So hopefully this will show you how to defend against things like this, and it's not even that big of a deal. I'm throwing up another spine crawler. Getting even a couple more drones out to replenish my army. If I knew I was this far ahead on the probe count, which I should notice, that I probably wouldn't even be building any more probes. But I do, and I'm still not comfortable enough to spawn larva. I want to make sure I have enough energy to transfuse my spine crawler if I need to, and once that one finishes, I start throwing up another spine crawler. Probably could go ahead and throw up another one, but didn't want to press my luck at all. Anyway, as you can see, because he hurt his economy so bad doing this, and he's not currently pumping out anything, this game is fairly well mined now. he is throwing up a hidden expansion up here. Kind of weird to go from early aggression to hidden expansion, especially since I can see all 4 of his zealots sitting right here. So he didn't even keep up with the 2-gate pressure, but I did show how to defend against it. And the one thing to always remember about when they're proxy gating you and you hold it off and they have their units sitting there, their units are sitting there. So here go my Zerglings into his base. Just we'll follow them, and they're going to wreak a little tiny bit of havoc, harming his economy even more. I should have run around and made sure he didn't have any expansions up at this point, but especially with only having 4 zealots out. So I do start doing damage to him, and as you see, his zealots are now pulling away from my base, so I don't have anything to worry about. I will spawn more Zerglings up here and kill these pylons, and I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the game so you guys can see what happens for the rest of it. Nothing too exciting. But I do want to show the end of the game to you guys. I just want to show you the holding off of the 2-gate pressure. I've got plenty of spine crawlers now to pretty much hold off any type of pressure, and go ahead and start throwing up my expansion, taking out his pylons, so he can't use his 3 warp gates over here anymore. And then I do send this on the Xel'Naga Watchtower. I should have looked for an expansion. If I had found this expansion right now, this game would pretty much be over, but I was kind of focusing on my macro. I figured I'd build up some roaches and go completely destroy his main base. I assumed that's what he was on. I have no idea that expansion's there, but, you know, no big deal. Just want to get through this game so you guys can see how it ends, because, well, when I'm watching Day 9, he's talking about early part of the game. I always want to know who wins the game, and sometimes he doesn't show it, and it drives me nuts. So I figured I would at least show the end of the game, and I just hop on that Xel'Naga Watchtower real quick, but I did not, unfortunately. Still couldn't quite see his expansion. So I come up here, destroy the pylon, destroy that pylon, now no cannon, destroy the zealots, and I just take out his base. And once I realized he hasn't DC'd yet, I figured, well, I bet he has another expansion somewhere, and I start running lings around, start running my 2 Mutalisks around, but the Zergling gets there first, so I run the 2 Mutalisks to the back of his base, and since he has no pants in the back of the base, he leaves the game. So, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was informative. So, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you did not enjoy this and watched it all the way through and are listening to this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It just makes me happy, even if you never come back. I would prefer if you came back, but if you don't, subscribe anyways. It makes me happy. And please visit my website at shoutcaststrategy.com. Alright, thanks for watching.